Bradford's Junior Witter. We spent the day together in Middlesbrough. Books to do, documentaries to do. I'll tell you what, one guy who I'm quite impressed with, I've had a little bit to do with over the past year, fellow Yorkshireman like yourself, Henry Wharton, British, Commonwealth, European, just unfortunate. Same era as Ben Eubank, Robin Reid. Actually beat a couple of world champions, Mario Galvano, Vincenzo Nadiello. You must be familiar with Henry?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, I remember coming through. I remember seeing him climb the ranks. I mean, brilliant boxer. Underperformed on a couple of performances, and I just think the occasion got to him. But he was well capable of winning. Yeah, I mean, so very. I look at it. He was unlucky in that he didn't get as much as he could have got.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he's a brilliant guy. Still involved with amateur boxing. Still seeing on circuit. Nothing but love and respect for the man.
Yeah, and that's the thing is you're in the same business, and I don't mean boxing because obviously you've been and gone and wore the t-shirt, and you're all old. You're all old granddads now, geriatrics. But you know what? Like you're in the same scene, if you like. There's an environment, and it's a small. The boxing world, the industry, everyone knows everyone, and particularly here in Middlesbrough, everyone knows each other in Hartlepool, Darlington, Durham, Newcastle, Sunderland, and that's very much the same with you. You're in Rotherham, Sheffield, Henry's in York, so he is very much hands-on, and he's doing fantastic things with the kids over in York.
I know he's brilliant, and you got to look at a man who reached the level he did, the level of fame and popularity. Yeah, still to be involved in not so much the pro game, with the amateur game. He still puts the work in. He still takes the lads out. His best mate since he was boxing, he's still working with him.
Gary Akin.
Yeah,
he's a lovely man.
Lovely man,
yeah.
And it's just like they've had that connection.
Yeah,
they're still carrying on that connection. We're going to amateur shows. I seen him a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
And you just look at, and when you're boxing lads from his gym, they're going to be tough.
Yeah.
They're going to be able to fight. And he's been doing it for many years now. He's been very successful. He's had some good lads coming through, and he'll have some good girls coming through now. That's what I've seen him. So, I mean, and he's a genuine man.
Yeah.
He's a genuine man. He's not bothered. He's not bothered about height. Lovely guy.
Yeah, too genuine, really. And there's not many of them. Obviously, boxing can be a bit of a snake pit. I spent a little bit of time with him. I want to do a book and a documentary of Henry. But are you aware of any of the up and comers? Because I spent about a month ago. I was in his gym and I'm seeing all these young kids. Luke Boy Moore, he's one top of my head. George Davey, I think it is. Are you?
George Davey, yeah. I've never heard of George. I've seen George Davey. I've seen a few of his lads.
He had a big heavyweight on the other night. Really big, like Norwegian kind of kid. First pro fight. But he does have a lot. He does have a lot of like young and proper stars on the up.
Yeah, he does. And I'm terrible with names, so therefore I forget a lot of names, and then it's like when I remember stuff, I remember them like, yeah, okay, yeah, I know what you're on about. So I'm more like that. So I've seen some of these fighters. I know these fighters. I know some of these fighters. But at the same time, I've got a lot of things happening with me. I've got my own gym. I've got my own fighters. Things that are happening in Sheffield. Things that are happening in Bradford, Rotherham. I'm very connected with all three of them. Quite a lot of minute. Doncaster doing loads there. So we have our own things to deal with as well.
Another guy who's really close to Henry was Ron Hopley as well. So he was a pro.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're terrible with names, aren't you?
Oh, it's terrible. Come on. I forget yours.
Yeah, I know.
That's not me on purpose.
Yeah, but I'll be seeing you this morning holding the George Michael mug. But listen, Henry, with Junior today, we're talking about books, we're talking about with a film company, and then once this is done, mate, we're going to do something together. Last word, Henry Wharton, Jr.
A lot of love, a lot of respect, big up, and enjoy the fame that you can still get.
And it would be really good if we could interview Henry for your for your documentary as well.
Yeah, look, Henry's brilliant.
Yeah.
He's been around, he's seen the game, he knows the game. He saw me come through, so he should have a good opinion
Fabulous.
of what actually happened.